Hi guys, we've got a little video here today for the Monday workout that you're going to be doing tomorrow, 1st of March, Pinch Punch, 1st of the month. The workout's fairly straightforward. It's a 20-minute AMRAP, and one round of your AMRAP you're going to do 8 press-ups, 12 goblet squats, 16 single-arm push presses, that's 8 on each side, and then 20 Russian twists, and that's 10 on each side. You'll probably find that they're not the longest rounds in the world, depending on how you scale the exercises. So I would encourage you to just pace yourself a little bit with these. When the rounds are short, it's quite easy to rack loads up in sort of 7 or 8 minutes. But what we want to see is a consistency in terms of your pace as you go through the whole workout, rather than doing the first 10 minutes really quick and then dropping off a bit of a cliff for the second 10 minutes. So like I say, don't be in a rush for that first 10 minutes. Even if you do feel fresh, think about how you're going to feel going into the second half of the workout. In terms of the techniques and scaling options, obviously with the press-ups, you can do them as full press-ups or you can do them from your knees, or potentially do them as a mix. But whatever you start the workout with, try and stick with that. So if you're going to start with full press-ups, let's see you do press-ups the whole way through. If you're going to start with a mix, try and stick with that mix the whole way through, and so on like that. So it's not a case of, I'll just scale it if I get tired. With the goblet squats, we're looking for you to do them with your weight held in front. So it could be the weight held here, or like that. If it's a kettlebell, it's going to be the same sort of idea. And remember that with any squat, we're looking for you to try and stay nice and upright. We're going to keep your head forward, and we want a nice balanced rep. And you can try and maybe just use the weight to counterbalance you a little bit to help you stay as upright as you can. Once you've done them, you've got the push presses. That'll be you set up with the weight on the one side. You've got a little dip and drive up to overhead. If you want to make them as easy as possible, use the legs. We don't want it to be a sort of stand up and press, 2 separate movements, but we're looking to try and transfer the power from the leg drive into your overhead position and a good solid lockout at the top. So you'll do 8 of them on each arm. The Russian twists, we're going to set you up either in a sort of half tuck position, feet on the floor, or if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can bring the feet off and go into more of a tuck position where you support yourself on your bum. I'm looking to reach over and touch on one side, reach over and touch on the other, and alternate across. So when I said it was 10 on each side, 1, 2, 3, and so on like that. So again, you can either do it like this, which is a little bit easier, or you can do it like that with the feet off, or a mix if you want to. If you're feeling really shredded and strong, you could always potentially add a weight in. So say if I took my dumbbell, I could do a touch on one side and a touch on the other, and that's going to obviously make it a bit more challenging. I would make sure that you can do them with your feet off the floor before you try them with any weight. So I wouldn't do feet on the floor and using a weight on them. In terms of a warm-up for this, here's one I prepared earlier. Just got that on the board there. So it's a fairly straightforward one. The walkouts to start are just the same as what we do all the time. So it's straight legs on the way down, down into your press-up position, and then back up to standing. The squat walkouts, or the SQ walkouts that I've written on there, you're going to come down into a squat position to start with, and then walk forward, and back up on legs straight. The downward dog is just you set up in your press-up position to start, coming right back into here, forward into this position. I'm not letting my legs and my hips rest on the floor, and I'm alternating between the two. So I've done 2 reps there. Once you've done that, you've got scat press-ups and shoulder taps. So again, we're focusing mainly on the shoulders and the upper body there. So you scat press up, again is in that press-up position. Shoulders come together, and then try and press them apart into that top position. And then your shoulder taps is going to be a similar sort of idea. And you set it like that, touch to one side, touch to the other. And that should just help warm your core up a little bit, going into the Russian twists. I've also put a set of 10 sit-ups in there, again, to warm the core up, so you can do them with or without your arms. I'm looking to try and engage into hollow position to pull yourself up, to get you ready for the Russian twist. And then the air squats is just a body weight squat to get you ready for going into the goblet squat. So we're just looking for a nice, balanced, upright squat. Once you've done all of that that's on the board there, have a go at the exercises that are on the board. Have a bit of a play with them before you start, so that you know whether or not you've chosen the right scaling option. So you're not doing the first round and then having to change everything after the first round. You want to be able to just settle into that 20 minutes and just get stuck into it. If you've got got any more specific questions about scaling or anything like that, or might relate to your equipment or the space you've got available, just get in touch with me or one of the other coaches, and hopefully we can point you in the right direction. But otherwise, enjoy your workout, enjoy March, and I will see you shortly.